Okay, welcome. This is the review for MAP for November 22nd, Friday. So over here, this is just before 6 o'clock. We're looking at a really typical 5-minute candlestick chart. Red's down, green's up. And I really only have a few things on here. The writing that I have here is just copy and pasted from the map room where we post all of the prices. And I edited it a little bit, and I mean a little bit. I took a couple of things out of there just that were not important, just so that I could fit it all onto the screen how I wanted to without making the writing too small. So we're looking at here, we have this blue line, that's what we call our CPA, and we have this orange line is what we call our KP. Now you can see the price, the time, and the date posted right here when these were posted. So it started at 6:02. That's Pacific time. So that's about right here. And we said if we could hold 3105.50 or even 3103.25.275. So right here, this is 0550. And then this is 3102.50. Oh, which I meant to have be up there. There we go. So there's 0275. And then right here is 01 quarter, which is what we gave right here. So we said 01 quarter or 00.75. So 3100.75. So this is 3100 quarter. So we said if we could hold one of those, then we would be looking for higher. And then and by the way, we gave a target here. This is not valid anymore because we didn't hit that today. We weren't expecting to hit that today necessarily. We said in the coming days, but this was specifically today's price. If we cannot hold those prices and we trade below the CPA at 05 half, less ideal. So not as ideal if we trade below here. And cannot trade back above it, we should see 38.80 or 30.82.75 minimum. Not all at once, and don't bet the farm. But those are really the two scenarios. So we have the prediction points along the way, but bigger picture, that's sort of what we're looking for. Now, if you are familiar with where the day went, you know we did not end up going to 82, and we'll get to that in a minute. And then at 6:06, by the way, right here, as I was typing this, we came down and used this to the tick right here on this candle. You can see that. I think I can even do this, something like that. There we go. So you see we came down and we used that to the tick. And then what we said was at 6:06, the ideal scenario would be to use 06.75. And I didn't draw that on here, but let's just go ahead and do that. So that is 06.75 right there. If you can see that on my screen. We said that at 6:06. That happened on the opening candle. So when the market was over here, we said this holding ideally for higher. That did not happen. It did come down to up here. We did get a 5-point move off of this from 0675 to 1175. And then said not a great sign, we couldn't get above this because we tried 3 times, could not break up above it. So that wasn't great because we'd also tried it over here, could not break up above there. And then we said at 744, by the way, that was over here on this candle. So what happened? We broke and we gave this price at 0275. We touched it and then we came all the way back up here to the tick and used this to the tick. And we said that the market hadn't really shown any conviction and that we could see more of a ranging day. And that was back here on this candle. So we traded down to our price down here at 98 quarter. From here, so from 05 half. So I want to walk you through this. Well, I'll walk you through the rest of this, and I'll walk you through how we would trade it in MAP. So came down here, back up here, came down here, back up here, came down to here. And then from here, we came back to here. Now look, at 8:08, that's on, while this candle is forming. At this point, getting back above the CPA, maybe even 310775, that's right there, would be a sign that that was just a probe down to the KP. Otherwise, what we said earlier. So meaning if we can't get above here, or worst case here, then what we'll see is we'll see those lower targets of what we said. But we did get back up above here. Traded back down to here. Notice where this is 06 half, 0675. That's the price we gave over here this morning. Held again over here for a little bit. And then we came right down here, 05 half to 05 quarter. So this held right here, and then we got some buying up into here. This was 7 points from here to there by the time the market was done. So I want to walk you through, because people are asking questions like, well, where would I enter a trade, or how would that work? So we said we could buy 0675 right here. Market came down, getting long a tick or two in front of this price, moved up to here 5 points, and we're not telling you how to take profit. But by this time, after 30 minutes and it's not moving, then somewhere in here you would likely want to take some profit if you're trading size, or nothing wrong with taking all your profit at making 5 points on a trade like that. And then that came down to here. Now we're not buying here again because we already had this opportunity to buy it over here, so we're not buying that again. So when it broke down to here, we would have bought, and then that didn't work, and it did come back up to here, but it didn't get back up above the CPA, and then here, and it didn't get back up above here again. So bought it here, that didn't work for only 2 points or so, 2.5 points. So taking that trade back off at break even, buying here, pushed up here, taking that trade off as it comes back up here, and then looking for, we have 05 half, and we gave some other prices here. Where are we? The 03 quarter. So we're looking for something up in this area. When I'm looking for a trade like this, it's kind of use that. I'd want it to stay below here. So this area, this 04 half, which was the top of these 4 candles, that's an area I'm going to sell up against for down to here, because we said that if we couldn't get back up above the CPA, so with small risk, I can try it short. And that will get me from 04 all the way back down to 98 quarter. The low there was 97.75, so it probed that by 2 ticks. And then this is an obvious buy opportunity. So here's an opportunity to buy, and then this moved all the way up. Notice what the market uses here. 03 quarter, notice what we gave right here. 03 quarter, right there. So if you're really aggressive, and there are people that are doing this, they're getting some of their profit here and they're buying at a couple points lower. And I'm not going to go into those kinds of details. It's very advanced. It's what we cover with our very advanced coaching students. But as a beginner, I'm just giving you some ideas here of or even maybe an advanced trader, but a beginner to what we're doing here. So there's this, came back up to here, stalled out for a minute, pushed all the way back to here. Notice we said 0775. We did get that push above here, right here. Traded right, so you could have shorted here. That didn't work in. So this was just 07 half. So if you're selling a couple ticks in front of that, came back down to the CPA, couldn't get above, couldn't get below it again. Back up through here, came back down, and here's another buy opportunity above the CPA, and then this thing went 6 or 7 points. Fairly straightforward day. And it really comes back down to risk management and trade management, and then taking your time to really understand how we're using these, how the market is using these. You can see we had 2 prices that we're leaning heavily on today. And then we had some intermediate prices that we gave you in between those levels. But these were really the important 2 prices here today. And you can see how much the market used them. And if you just traded off prediction points, There was a buy opportunity right here. This thing went for about 5 or 6 points. Then there was a sell opportunity right here. This thing went for about 7 points. A buy opportunity right here, back up to here. That's about 7 points. And then came back up, came down, and then there's another 7 points up to here. So you've got about 6, let's call it 5 points over here. We've got 7 points over here. That's 12 points. Plus another 7 points back up to here. So we're at 19 points, and then pulled back here, and then another 7 points up to there. And you're at 26 points. Really simple trades. And, while we're not shorting here, which if you did short, one of the things we teach is there's a time factor. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Or sorry, these are 5-minute candles. So you had 30 minutes of this trade not working. That's way too long. So, really simple trades. Long, short, long, long. We already shorted this price, so we wouldn't short it again this second time. So 4 trades, 4 winners, 26 points. I mean, that's pretty simple to do with that. And this is a little bit slower day. So on other days, there's more opportunity. But that's a pretty typical day. It's just there might be more to do and more opportunity. So hopefully that helps you get a better picture of how we're using prediction points, what we're doing in MAP with prediction points, and how you can start to apply that in your own trading, and why we have said for 13 years and why we will keep saying for the next 113 years, this is all you need to trade and to be a phenomenal trader. There's nothing else behind the scenes here that we're looking at, that we're using to give you what we're giving you here. So there you have it. That's the review for Friday. And if you are in the map room, we'll see you on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. And if you're not in the map room and you want to be, you can sign up for the trial. It's $14 for 14 days. We're not doing that because we need your $14. We are really looking for traders who are serious, who want to take their trading to the next level. And if you think that's you, come check out the map and we will show you what we know. And we'll see if it's something that can make a difference in your trading. Have a great weekend, and until Monday.